If for whatever reason you could not read the Culling game rules, you are not alone. I wondered if they were going to slow it down in the actual episodes. They said no, more like hell nah, but let's go over them together. So rule number 1, after awakening a curse technique, players must declare their participation in the Culling game at a colony of their choice within 19 days. Now you might be asking yourself, what are you talking about awakening a curse technique? Well, the absolute menace Kenjaku, the guy that looks like Geto because he is in Geto's body, he awakened a whole bunch of vessels and sorcerers. And you guys are going to find out all about that very soon. Rule number 2, any player who breaks the previous rule shall be subject to curse technique removal, and curse techniques are in the brain, so that basically means instant, and if you didn't get that, it means death. Rule number 3, non-players who enter the colony become players at the moment of the entry and shall be considered to have declared participation in the Culling game. So if the average Joe, you or me, walked into a Culling game barrier, we would be participating in the game. Rule number 4, players score points by ending the lives of other players. So essentially, it is an all-out free-for-all in there. Rule number 5, points are determined by the game master and indicate the value of a player's life. As a general rule, sorcerers are worth 5 points and non-sorcerers are worth 1 point. So to sum that one up, you basically get points for ending other sorcerers or curses. Or people. Rule number 6, excluding the point value of a player's own life, players must expend 100 points to negotiate with the game master to add one new rule to the Culling game. So if you wanted to add a new rule, you would have to have 100 points, and there are some things that are off limits. And we will talk about that in rule number 7. In accordance with the previous rule, the game master must accept any proposed new rule unless it has a marked and long-lasting effect on the Culling game. So that means you can't just be like, I want to add a rule that ends the Culling game. So that will not fly. Now, rule number 8, if a player's score remains the same for 19 days, that player shall be subject to curse technique removal. Which, like we talked about with rule number 2, that would basically just be death. And that might have answered a lot of people who were confused why Megami was pleading so hard with Itadori to help him. I hope that helped clear it up because those rules came across the screen lightning fast. But if you have any other questions, let me know down in the comments. Peace.